Can you hear me? Can you hear me? That is a yes. Okay. Hello everyone. We're gonna be doing especially hi Wonk. Hi Wonk. Good to see you here. We're going to be doing a little work on Reishu this morning, and then jump to do some other things. The TLDR is, I have some random stuff I want to get done off my checklist, and today we're going to do that. The first things of which is, right here in this little island, a friend of mine had a request for something to be placed somewhere in one of my ages, and I finally figured out the best place for it. So I'm going to real quick open up another Blender window that you're not going to be able to see. And I'm going to, if I can remember the name of the stupid blend file, because I need to remember which file it is and which file it is and which, and what, you know what I mean. I need to find the right items, and I need to find the right blend file so I can import it in. Okay, there it is. That's the item I need. Okay. So, I'm going to go File, Append. Anyway, this is just a quick favor for a friend who asked me to put a picture in one of my ages for dearly departed friend. And yeah, let me zoom in here so you can get a look at it. This is Angie. She's a dearly departed dog. Good doggo. Good doggo. Exterior light group. Exterior light group for the moment. Although I don't think I need it. But anyway, this is the photo. And yeah. Yeah, she's a good doggo. No longer with us, but my friend asked me for a photo, and yeah. All doggos are good. Such a good doggo. Anyway, I'm going to be placing it in the age here, where there are some gravestone-like objects already. Oops, that's just to give you a sense of scale of. Ignore everything that's behind the walls here. That is a work in progress, and I don't know if any of it's going to be final. I've given up on it for the initial release of the age at any rate. If something gets added in, it will be that'll be a whole other episode for as far as building stuff out there. That's not what I'm worried about today. Yeah, this is the Reishu apartment. Age is, yeah, it is definitely a work in progress sort of thing, but we will I am hoping that once we get the current update, which just got installed on staging, by the way, I'm hoping that once we get the current update sorted out. That is way too small of a picture frame for this area. I'm going to scale that up. Let me just select all of these so I have a better view of this. Anyway, what we're going to end up doing is, well, anyway, yeah, I'm hoping once the update on staging goes through, I'll be able to commit as much resource and time as I can to knocking out the overflow station and the Reishu apartment, and probably the first area of Pod 12. to Mancata Alpha for testing, but we will see. I'm just gonna sink that into the grass a little bit there. And there we go. Patient and scale. There we go. And then, let me make sure I have, yep, that's all exterior light group. Let me set that to lighting info, force real-time lighting. Yeah, okay, that's the photo. Let me make sure this is set to the outside area. So, yeah, space ground, that's all set to, well, that should not be set to hut decos. That should be set to base ground. That's set to base ground. Anyway, so the next thing I wanted to do with this was, beyond putting a photo here, is I wanted to try my hand at creating a candle. Yep. Tab. I'm just gonna scale that down. We're going to create ourselves a little candle with a little tiny flickering light on it. It probably won't actually be a cast light. Maybe. I don't know. I haven't decided yet, but I decided. But we'll decide on that after. So this is going to be candle. PNG candle. Okay, so tab, I'm gonna scale that inward, bring that down, scale it inward, and shrink it down again, give it a little bit of a puddle shape, and then I'm gonna select these bits here, I'm gonna smooth the vertex. Ooh. Let's smooth that a bit more. Yeah, well, that's alright. It doesn't need to be perfect. And in fact, it's a candle. It probably shouldn't be perfect anyways. We're just gonna even that out a bit. And then I'm gonna take this bit here, and I'm just gonna stretch it out a little bit. I'm gonna hit smooth. I'm gonna say this is a new texture. Candle wax. Does it even need an actual texture? Probably. Do I have a texture for candle wax? Candle. Let me search in my texture folder. Candle. Do we have candle? Yeah, so many faces for a little candle. I'll adjust it. Candle. No items match my serve. Okay. Let's try can. Cantil. Canter. Cartil. No. Okay. Menorah? Nope. That's not how. Islam. Okay, let's just check all the Islam textures. Islam. How did Cyan do the candles? Base. Bolt sheet, bridge, broken stone, caliper. I know there's a candle texture in here. I know there is a candle texture in here. I just have to find it. And if not, I will quickly make one. Okay, you know what? Actually, I'm just gonna make one. Where is a nice drippy texture. Ripped rock. Okay, that'll work. GIMP real quick. Let me just open that up. Okay, and then I'm just gonna come in here and find a color that is roughly candle-y. Where's a nice pale? Ooh. No, that's not the right color. That's more. I want something that's generic, stereotypical candle colored. I'll use that. Let's see here. Mode. Color? Nope. Hard light? Nope. Let's delete that. Okay. I'm just gonna have to wing it. New layer. And then no, don't grow to giant sizes. Let's grab. Let's make that a little bluish. Okay, and then I'm gonna fill that. Mode. Soft light. No. Grain merge. You know what? That'll do. No, it won't do. Value. Nope, that's not the right color. Chroma. Nope. What are these modes? What are these? Default legacy. There we go. Okay. Hard light. These are the modes I'm used to. Soft light. Overlay. Grain merge. Ooh. Duplicate. And let me drag the opacity and change that to soft light. Yeah, that'll do. File. Export. Xcol candle drip top. Because, yeah. Discard. Okay. Xcol candle drip top. There we go. Okay, so we'll go back into here. Okay, new, open, PNGs. Xcol dash. Candle drip tab. Unwrap. Ugh, that does not look right. Let's set that to UV map editor. Ooh, no. Yep, you know what? I'm just gonna do this the old-fashioned way. You project from view bounds. And then scale by the y-axis, scale by the x. There we go. It's a little candle. It looks a little weird, but hey, it's a candle. They're supposed to look a little weird. Look, it's a little blue candle. Yay, we have a candle. Okay. Now then, the next bit is going to be Flame Islam. Let me see here. I should have a tiny little... Kadish lens flare light. Yep, that'll do the trick. So what we're going to do next is we are going to... we're I'm going to try and replicate a technique that Doobs taught me, or told me about. I have no idea how well this is going to work or not, but we are going to work on it. I'm going to create a plane here. Woo, that is way too big. Well, that'll do for our purposes of seeing. Okay. Flare. New candle flare. Open PNGs. I'm looking for EFG HIJ Kadish. I'm looking for Kadish. Lens flare light source. You reset. There we go. And I'm gonna scale this down. So I'm gonna scale this tall. And then if I lift it up, yeah, look at that. That looks kind of candle. Looks kind of candle-like. Let me scale that. Okay. And then just to make sure I'm getting the scale of this correct. There we go. Let me undo that. RZ180. There we go. Okay, so make sure that this is actually going to look kind of scaled like an appropriate flare for the candle. Let's scale that a little bigger. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so now to play around with something that, so you remember how last week we were having those issues with things getting weirdly scaled in the overflow station? Yeah, that was because the lighting was all acting weird. All of that was because, somehow an erroneous scale animation, one frame of a scale animation had been applied to every single object in the age. And, yeah. That was, not so good. I spent a good hour or so fixing that. When I finally upload the, video to, YouTube, I sneakily edited in a bit where I explained this when the video broke because my Wi-Fi hiccuped. And, you'll see me doing some of that work there. But, yeah. Anyway, so what we're gonna be doing here is something a little similar, except not. We're going to create an empty object. Wow, that's a very big empty object compared to the candle itself. But that's, fine. Base ground. This is going to be our candle sprite face player empty. And I'm naming it that for a very specific reason, if you can't guess it by the name. Exactly what it says on the tin. It's going to be a... Where is it? Plasma. It should be a... Come on, where's the... Candle sprite. Not gonna let me add that because it's not technically a sprite. We'll work on it. Actually, yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and just gonna create another plane. Create plane. Tab, face, rotate 180. Oop, nope. RX 180. There we go. Okay. Now we'll make this our candle face player sprite. Now we'll... Yeah, there it is. There it is. We're looking for our... we're looking for our swivel. We're going to set this to a sprite. It will... Actually, we're going to set pivot on local Y. No, we don't want it to pivot on local Y. We want it to face the player. Type, yeah, custom? Yeah, I don't know. Okay, that should, tab, and we're just gonna scale it all the way down, just so I know roughly what way this is going. Okay, and now I'm going to parent our candle flame sprite. Base ground, yeah, okay. We're going to parent this to candle face player sprite, and I'm going to zero out the location. Okay. So, our Y9, nope, our X90, yep, our X180, there we go. Okay. The whole point of doing all of this is, so the way I have this set up now, let me turn off backface calling so we can see this thing. So when we export this to the Age, the little thing down there, the little flat plane that I've made a sprite, that will rotate to face the player, and because we've parented the candle texture to it, it will this will also follow the player. But it won't look very much like a candle because it'll just be one little glowing thing that just kind of rotates to face the player no matter what. So what we're going to do is we're going to do exactly what happened to me the other day. And we're going to do a scale animation. Yep. I'm going to create a scale at frame 0. And I'm going to create a scale at frame 30. Both at 1. Scale at frame 1. I'm going to go to frame 15. And I'm going to shrink the y-axis by 0.5. Okay. I don't think I'm going to be able to see that animation in the Age itself, or in Blender. I'm going to go back to 60. I'm going to have another 1 frame of animation. I'm going to go to 45, and then I'm going to double the Y to 2. So this way it'll be at a regular height. It'll shrink. It'll go back to normal. It'll grow. It'll go back. It'll flicker up and down. So yeah. Ideally, if I add the animation modifier now, it will autoplay, and I'm going to cross my fingers and hope that I did this technique correctly. We're going to export. If I've done everything correctly, this candle will now flicker up and down as it rotates to face us. And the reason we had so much issue is because we had a 1 frame scale animation. The game didn't know what to do. It doesn't like putting a scale animation on things that are animated, like sprites, where they turn to face you. So essentially what we have to do here to get around that is make an object that has a scale animation parented to an object that's going to rotate, like a sprite. Because if you do it like that, the game has no problem with that, evidently. Come December, you will probably see actually, you should see the effects of this in the Guild of Messengers pub with the menorah flames. This is the same technique that Doobs used there that I'm trying to replicate here. And hopefully I've done it correctly. Hopefully. We will see. We will see if I've done this correctly or not. If I have, well, yay. Yay for us. Okay. Raise shoe. I love that door. I love that animation. That's just so perfect. Okay. Done everything correctly. Okay, we can see something over there. Let me, come over here. Well, we have a flame, but it doesn't seem to be changing size any. But honestly, that works for a candle. It doesn't need to change size. It does not need to change size at all. So, I would probably need to import the whole age, and ZLZ is not cooperating with me. Yeah, it definitely needs more light on the pick, but first off, let me just, get rid of the animation, and let me just undo every single frame of scale animation. There we go. Yeah, it definitely needs a little bit of light on it, so, oopsie, come on. Select, select, select. There we go. Okay, so. I'm going to take these. I'm going to duplicate it so we have another candle. I'm going to sink it down in the ground a little bit just to mimic the idea that it's burned a little lower. Duplicate another one, put it over here. There we go. And then I'm going to need to do something finicky here. Means I'm going to have to duplicate this. Make sure these are all their own unique textures. Okay. I'm going to create a small point lamp. Here. This is going to have a sphere radius on it. I'm going to shrink this down to like 10. Nope. 4. Let's try 4. Yep, that'll do. Okay. Then I'm going to create a new light group. This is going to be called Memorial Island. Memorial Island lamps. Because there's probably going to be more of these things. Anyway, go down to here. Memorial Island lamps. Memorial Island lamps. Yep, there we go. I'm gonna tools, duplicate another here, and I'm gonna reduce this one down to a 1 radius because it's only 1 candle instead of 2. Okay. Now you are going to go to Memorial Yep, and you see how that just completely changed the lighting effect on all of that because it's now separated from the rest of the... Let's see here, this is going to be Moss Fade, Moss. I'm going to send these to Memorial. And then this is going to be set to Memorial. And that looks horrid because that's not going to look very good in the game now because we've lost all of our real-time lighting for everything else. But that's not going to be a problem for long because this is set to the exterior light group. I need to now find my sun. Object, where's my sun? Solid. Boop, boop, boop. There's my sun. Now I also need to add you to Memorial Island lamps. There we go. You look how many things this one lamp has to affect. And this is because we are messing with a whole lot of things. Anyway, so now when I go to export again, that particular thing will be affected by the little candle lamps and the sun. And we should be able to see it all. Well, see, I'm not calling it the Dog Oriole because this is already an island with a couple gravestones on it already. And I'm planning a thing where I'm going to add another lamp onto it eventually. So I'm leaving myself open, so it's a little generic in that regard. But Dog Oriole is a good Dog Oriole is a good thing, good name. I do not disapprove of that. Dog Oriole. It's a little punny, but yeah. Check swatch. Man, this SDL download is sure taking a while, isn't it? Punny. Punny, punny, punny. Okay. Going for the door, because I really love this. I just can't get over how this turned out, this effect. Just look at this. The lighting shadow coming out as the door raises up. Just perfect. I love how that came out. Yeah, I'm tooting my own horn a little, but... Okay, that's not working because I screwed up on the lamps. Yes, I did. These are not active. These are not active at all. And you... Force real-time lighting. Yeah, okay. It also looked a bit too dark comparative. So you are set to... You are set to the exterior light group. What else has exterior light group? There's... Oh! It's... I have you. You You are an exterior light group, so you also need to be added to memorial. Yep. You an exterior, you're exterior, but just for cliffs. You're exterior, but just for cliffs. Okay, and what about you? You are exterior, but just for cliffs, and now also Memorial Island lamps. Okay, so let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then that will give me, room for one more lamp, and I'm gonna just go ahead and create that. Tools, create point, and then you are going to be island lamps, and you are going to be our lamp point. And you know what? You get to be 1.5, and I'm going to turn you to constant. You get to be constant 2. Turn off specular. Turn off specular. You get to be a sphere. You get to be specular. I'm going to disable you for the moment, though, because I do not want you doing anything just yet. I'm going to take that down to 10. Actually, no, take that down to 5. Yeah, that'll do. I'll figure that out later. It's not even going to be active, so it doesn't matter at the moment. Okay. Actually, I'm probably gonna build that little lamp model today too, just so I can set up the SDLs for that properly. Ugh. Okay, anyway, let's give those one more try, and I'm realizing I may have to adjust the lighting scale on those candles and bring them closer so it lights up the picture better. But we'll see once we get in game. I may need to animate the full layers up. I may need to animate the actual lamps for those, but we'll see. We'll see. Oh, really? I may need to add the candles to that particular light group as well. Candle texture, at least. Spoilers. Except not really spoilers. I mean, it's a bookshelf that's got tabs on it, so that'll be pretty easy to figure out what those are for. Hey! It's working! Look at that! We got a glow over there. That'll be eye-catching at night. That looks perfect. Let me just get in a little closer. There we go. Excuse me for a moment. I'm gonna send a screenshot to my friend real quick. we have... Yeah. That looks good. I like that. That looks alright. That looks alright. Yeah, okay. Now then, I'm not even gonna start on how screwed up this water reflection is right now. Believe it or not, several of the objects that are reflecting in it are not part of the actual reflection set group right now. And I have no idea how to fix it. So, yeah, I'm kinda screwed a little at the moment. But we'll figure that out later. I will fix it. I will eventually fix it, and it will be fine. It will be fine. Everything will be fine. Everything will be fine. Yeah, that's good. Oh, and look at the little subtle lighting on the avatar. Yep. I'm also going to need to put in some collision there so the avatar doesn't walk into it. Always a little bit of work. Always just a little bit of work. But that looks good. Okay. That looks good. Okay. Now then, right. Let's do the little collision box before I forget. Create cube, and then you are going to be collision. Yes, I'm doing the dog Oreo collision. Name. That's the least I can do. Pull that. Do that. I'm just gonna squeeze that in like so. And I'm going to prevent people from jumping on that by putting this absurd huge chawl. Just delete the bottom face there. Yep. This is going to be collision, triangle mesh, wire, draw all edges, wire, tab, Control T, there we go. And that way people can't get on the dog memorial. That works. That works. Okay, now then, let's build us a lamp. I'm going to select our stones and our ground here for scaling purposes. Now then, the tricky part with designing anything for this age is coming up with its own original sort of aesthetic. The Reach Shoes stuff is, in general, I'm trying to design an original culture while still implying the heavy Denis influence in its culture. So the question becomes, is this going to be start off as a squarish lamp or a roundish lamp? And we see a lot of roundish lamps scattered around Denis, but those are brought from the surface. But we also see some interesting things brought in from elsewhere, like, for example, the lamp that we can't really see presently, but if you went to Complete Chronicles and you look at the lamp inside of the Great Tree, it's kind of this squared off kind of ornamental sort of thing. I think I'm gonna go round, just to set it apart a bit from the Denise style. So I'm gonna create a cylinder to start with. Gonna be our is it lamp movable. That'll be fine. I'll leave it like that. Okay, so tab. I'm gonna start off with a round base. And then I'm going to parent this to movable 0, 0, 0. I'm going to leave that disabled for the moment, but just so it's parented and it's at the center, and we don't have to worry about that. Okay, so I'm going to extrude upward, and I'm going to scale this down, and I just had an idea for how to make this look, but that would be very much an obvious reference to a Super Sentai device. And no. This lamp is this lamp. It has a specific purpose. This isn't being brought by someone from the surface. This particular lamp is important to the story of this age. I'm not going to spoil what it is, but it's important for this age, which is why it's got the specific is it prefix on it. The is it prefix is important. I think I'm going to go for that idea that I'm thinking of. I'm going to create a UV... No, heck no. That's way too complicated. You know, with an icosphere. Ooh, that might actually look a little more... Yeah, that might look a little more Ooh, if I make that part... Okay, yeah. Okay, I know what I'm doing with that part. That's going to be a crystal. Yes, it is. That's going to be a crystal. This part is going to have to be a crystal. Let me grab a base crystal, and then I'm going to separate you out. You're going to be set to Memorial Island lamps, even though I'm going to make you shadeless for the no, even though I'm going to make you an emit of 4. There we go. You reset, no, cube project. There we go. Yeah, that'll do for the moment. It's not going to be levitating, it's just levitating for the moment. Because, yes, we are going to come along here. I'm going to select you, and you. I'm going to then, let's see here. I'm going to then select you and you. And you. That should all be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Close enough. We're going to scale that in. We're going to bring that up. Now we've got little, ting prongs holding it together. I'm going to exit out of that particular view, and now I'm just going to focus solely on this mesh. I'm now going to select... Oop, no. I'm just going to select, yep, just these outer faces. And I'm going to just extrude downwards. You need a face. You need a face. You need a face. You need a face. Okay. This orb is in the way. But I will live with it for the moment. In fact, let me get rid of... Let me do backface calling. There we go. Now I can see what I'm doing. As you can see, we're now missing a bottom of this dish that we can actually see, which is why I'm coming along and I'm starting off with making faces here. The reason for that is we're going to, now going to select these faces. Boop, 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 and boop, boop, boop. And then we're going to, once again, extrude downwards. And then because I'm silly and I like to make things hard on myself, I'm going to squeeze these inwards. Oh, bring them down. No, no, no. Squeeze them inwards. Bring... Yep. Okay, that should... Okay, yep, that'll do. And I'm going to select that. Make a face out of it. Select that. Make a face out of it. Select that. Make a face out of it. That, make a face out of it. This is becoming a very complicated shape very quickly. But that's because it's a very special lamp. Make a face out of that. Face out of that. Okay. Now then, I'm going to select this face and this face. Make a face. Ooh. I forgot to do you. Yep, there we go. Face. Boop, boop. 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 Face. Okay. And then, just to make things easier on myself, I'm going to do face, face, face. That is a little catty corner, but that is fine. That is perfectly fine. Oops, I continue to forget to do you. Where's my mouse is being janky. Let me reset that real quick. Battery out, battery in. Close it up, return it back on. There we go. face there. Made a face there. Face. 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 Okay. We now have a very weird looking lamp base. Yes, thank you for the faces in chat, Hemlock. Now then, the question becomes, what is the look I'm going to be going for that is kind of weird? Well, I'm going to select these faces here. Yep, that's right. We're doing it this way. I'm going to extrude. I'm going to scale outwards till we are about there. Okay. That's way too large for what we need, though, so I'm just going to select these edges now. And scale them inwards. Oop. Oh, I see what I did wrong there. Okay. I'll pull these upwards first. Make sure, is this set to medium point? It should be. Okay, so we're going to scale that inwards. We're going to bring it down. Scale it inwards. Bring it down. Scale it inwards. Okay. Now then, I can now select our top faces. Come on, let me select the faces. Switch back to the face I want. Face mode I want. Nope. Pull these in. I'm going to scale them in like so. Okay. And now we're going to extrude upwards. Scale them out. Extrude upwards. Scale them out a bit. Going to extrude upwards. Now we're going to scale them in a bit. Extrude upwards. Scale them in by a bit more. And you can probably see where I'm going with this, that these are going to kind of converge over the top of this. Scale them up. Scale them in. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? That looks pretty good. It's certainly all not going to be this crystal color. Okay. Now then, I'm going to extrude these upwards, and then I'm not going to shrink them in a bit. No, I'm going to grab these bits. I'm going to scale them in like so. Lift them up. There we go. And then I'm going to select these faces. And I'm going to extrude extrude them. RZ to rotate. Extrude. RZ to rotate. And that looks pretty good, but we're not done yet, because I'm going to go now delete those faces. I'm going to delete the corresponding faces. Boop, boop, face, boop, control, boop, control, boop, control, 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 boop. There we go. Boop. 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 There we go. That looks pretty cool, I think. My friend replied back saying, "Aw, thank you. Very pale blue to match her eyes," regarding the doggo. Yeah. Okay. Now we're going to repeat the exact same process we just did here. We're going to extrude, rotate Z, extrude, rotate Z, extrude, rotate Z, let's pull that back a bit more. Yeah, there we go. Extrude, rotate Z, delete faces. Select, delete faces. Select, face. Boop, boop, face. Boop, boop, face. Boop, boop, boop. Nope. Boop, face. Okay. I'm sure there was an easier way to do this. But this was the fun way. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Boop. Face. This was the fun way to do that. This is a fun way to do this. Yes, it is. There we go. Now then, these corner bits look a little wonky compared to the top. So I'm going to come in here with my line selector. I'm going to select these. I'm going to scale them in. But I'm also going to scale... But I'm not going to scale them down just yet. Nope, nope, nope. Because now I'm going to switch back to our primary tool here. Select these faces. And I'm going to pull them downwards. Like so. Yeah. There we go. I think that, at least as far as the actual rough modeling goes, looks very, very nice. Now then, Okay. Now then, the main thing to worry about is a new texture. I'm gonna go to my texture folder again. I'm gonna look at my X-Hole specific textures here. Aren't a lot of them, but there's enough. But I'm not happy with any of these as part of the lamp. Maybe that, but no. No, that's gilding that particular lily too much. So let's look through the other textures we've got here. We've got Greason, we've got Islam, we've got Jalak, Chemo, Callow. Oh. Okay. KHLO, Bone. I'm gonna do the tried and true cyan thing. And I'm gonna use a callow bone texture where it really doesn't belong, because Cyan used the callow bone texture everywhere. Callow, let's see here. What I think I'm gonna go with callow bone 04. Yeah, there we go. And I'm aware that that probably is not the right texture to use for this particular object. Come on. Once again, the orb is getting in the way. You know what? I think I'm just going to delete these inside faces. Yeah, I don't need these faces. Do I? Actually, no. I may need them. I may need them. Okay, so I'm gonna start with making the base actually made out of the bone texture. Yeah. I'm gonna make the base sign U cube project. Tab. Let's make this smooth. Yeah, okay. We're just going to select all of our inside faces here. We're just going to say this whole basin was carved out of a giant bone. And that fits Reishu mythology well enough that I am not opposed to that. And in fact, that could explain part of its wonky shape, too. Because if you're carving with bone, you might not always get a perfect shape. And what the heck is going on there? I screwed up on my faces. That's what happened there. Okay, let me make sure I've got all of the interior, collarbone, assign. Where did that one screwy face go? There it is. Delete face. Aha! That is indeed what happened there. Boop, boop, boop. Face. There we go. Sign. Sign. Okay. Now I need to select all of those again, but I'm going to do it piecemeal this time. I'm going to do cube project. Oop. Cube project. Nope. Get all of the dang planes, Harley. Get all the dang planes. There we go. Cube project. I'm going to do the same thing. Boop, 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 boop. Did I did. I selected all of those. And boop. Okay. You cube project. Boop, 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 boop. I am totally just winging the design of this thing willy-nilly as I go. And if that isn't the basis of designing any object in any game or what have you, I don't know what is. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Cube. This is starting to look like a thing, isn't it? To set this to Memorial Island lamp. Okay. Okay, so I'm going back to my callow textures. I'm gonna go switch to a different texture this time. I'm going to switch to. I'm gonna add a new texture. This is going to be low rib bone. New hello rib. Open PNGs. Go to the K's. Callow rib bone. There we go. And this is going to go to select all of you. I'm just going to do this like I did before. I'm just going to cube project it one piece at a time. Assign. And by the way, if you, as a Super Sentai fan, happen to recognize the thing that I am vaguely basing this lamp on, feel free to leave that in the comments of the YouTube video. Oh, wait, no, I don't have the comments on YouTube, do I? No, well, feel free to message me on Discord. Yeah, feel free to message me on Discord. I will greatly appreciate the acknowledgement. Boop, boop. Bone assign. There we go. You cube project, and let me scale that up so it's not so blurry. Yeah, that looks better. That looks better. Boop. 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 Assign. Cube project. Scale it out a bit. Okay. Yeah. This is looking better. Boop. 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 Assign. Cube project. Scale it out somewhat. Go. Oopsie. I missed a panel here. There we go. Yep. Okay, this is working out pretty good. I'm enjoying how this looks. If you're not enjoying how something looks, then there's not really much of a point to doing it that particular way, is there? Assign cube project. Let's scale that out again. Now then, the top of this thing. Actually, before I forget, I'm just gonna come in here and I'm just gonna delete those faces. I'm just gonna clip out the inside of these grabby arms. I'm not happy with how they look. And quite frankly, I think they are unnecessary for the model. Gotta save on polygons and vertices somewhere. Actually, hold on. That does change the lighting pattern. Oh gosh, never mind. I do actually have to keep those. So caliber bonus sign. Oh, no, I don't want to. Okay. 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 Yep. Okay. Yep, look at how that lighting changes. Yep. Because there's a light on the inside, it's getting cast upon. Yep. Ribbon, assign, and cube. There we go. Okay, nope, wrong. Nope. No, stop that. Nope, stop that. Here we go. Sign. Okay. Back to plan A. Back to plan A. Nope. Project, there we go. Really? Wow. Okay. That's the inside of that taken care of. Now for that ring. I'm feeling metal. I'm feeling a metal band for the outside of that. Let me go back to my pod concept revisit here. Textures. Okay, let's see here. What textures do I have? I have. Ooh. No. I can work with that. Let's wall. Temple wall. Is that the right texture? No, it's not. Go back to here. What textures are on the walls here? Not that one. Ah, there it is. Founder. Okay. Founder low wall. Okay. Okay. this. Okay, now we're going to have to do something a little finicky. And in fact, I'm going to start off by warming up by just doing these bits here. I'm going to assign them. I'm going to granite wall. Okay. I'm going to take these. Okay. Let's try and get that evened out in the x-axis. Okay. Yeah, okay, there we go. Let's do that. Yep, now let's take this, get that. Get that about as even as I can make it. Okay, now let's round those out a bit. Ooh. I like that. And let me make that shadeless so I can see that all the way around. Make sure that there's no bad... Yeah, I like that. I like that design on there. That ties it in well with the main temple. Oopsie. We've got a little seamage slip there. Yep, that's not quite lined up right. There we go. Can I get those to line up better? Ooh, if I do that, okay. Let's shrink that a bit. that works. It's a full set of 6 around... That works. That works for me. That definitely works for me. Okay. Okay, now then, we're going to come up here to the top, and we're going to do basically the exact same thing. Sort of. Ah, there's an idea to actually do this properly. Let's just... Yep, there we go. Under, assign, and okay. U cube project. Don't need it to show all of that, so I'm just gonna roughly center this on one of these one of these little mandala things. It's a texture that nobody's really gonna see much of, but it's there and it has a thematic purpose if anyone cares to figure out what that is. I'm just gonna select all of these. Did it select those? It did. I don't want those selected. There we go. Okay. Sign, and then to make things easier for myself. There we go. Okay. We're going to start off with the same exact thing we did on the bottom, and that is cube project. I'm going to take this bit, and I'm going to shrink it down. We're going to rotate it so it is kind of there we go. Yay! Okay, that's the top figured out. For the ring, at least. Gonna just take these down here. Are these rotate? Then these are just go on here. Scale them to the y-axis. Actually, no. Select the whole thing. There we go. Okay, we're going to now cube project. Okay, I'm gonna start over with. Actually, first I'm gonna unwrap them. Now, yay! There we go. That looks okay. I'm gonna gonna just... Okay. I'm not a fan of this specific thing, so I'm gonna create a new texture, and I'm gonna assign them to that, and I'll come back to that in a minute. Now then, comes what is probably the easiest part, because again, we're just gonna do exactly what we did in the other part. Those the same length. No, they're not. None of those are the same length. Okay, we're going to do unwrap. We're going to do cube project. Reset. Oof. Nope. Cube project. Cube. Actually, hold on. What, UV project? Let's try that. Ooh, nope, nope, nope. Cube project it is. Okay, we're going to do this. We're gonna have to do this the hard way. Yep, we are. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. Stretch. Okay. First things first, we're gonna have to confirm that these are all the right orientation around to each other. And yes, they are. Okay, so I can't cheat that by stretching things. Okay. Easiest way to get this done is going to be by matching up their corners. It really is just going to be the easiest way to do this. And praying that they are the right lengths to align. Okay. I like that. Now I'm going to do the exact same trick I just did, but I'm going to line them up down here. I'm not happy with that particular plane having such an overlap. No, I'm not. But let's go over it real quick to make sure everything's lined up. Aha. Okay. What the? Where did my other set of planes? Are you kidding me? Cube project. Okay. We're gonna do this manually again. Because Blender is being a weirdo. First things first, we're gonna start off with getting one of these to look the way I want them to look. scale it by the right axis this time. Scale X, there we go. Okay, next one. Scale it to roughly the right. Roughly the right proportions. Did I get that right? Ironically, I got that better than I did the other one. Okay. There. One of those will be slightly stretchy. It doesn't matter. Okay. Then let's repeat. Let's rinse and repeat. Just realized I should definitely make sure these are all set to the proper UV map. Okay, back to fixing this. Okay. Scale too wide. Scale wide. Get that roughly the right height. Scale X. Pull that in. That pulling out right. Nope. That close enough. Yeah, close enough for me to fudge it. Okay. And now for the last one, which is always the hardest, because you gotta match it up on so many ways. Good enough on that end. Can fudge it with the height. Okay, and then I'll fudge it by pulling this in, and Shora Kamare, Vsauce here, Kath here. What is the art? Oh, the art. Yeah, what is the art? That is the question. The art is the art of writing or the artwork that I'm working with the texture, because the texture here is a custom mishmash of a bunch of different textures from various Uru sources that I've combined together for a specific lower wall texture for the temple that I'm now reusing for this upper band of a lamp. And it's on the lower band as well. And this whole thing is kind of carved out of multiple pieces of bone. We've got ribs, we've got... Although I need to adjust the angles on it. It's a little too awkwardly artificial. I know it's you, Kath. I know it's you. I'm being silly back. You are being silly in my stream chat, and that is fine. I'm perfectly fine with silliness in my stream chat. But I also like to explain. I like to explain what I'm... I like to explain what I'm doing with, because yeah. Okay. So, I'm gonna switch back to my line mode here. I'm gonna grab these bits here just because it's bugging me now and I want to fix it. Nope. Wrong line. There we go. I'm gonna pull these up and pull them in. And then because it's bugging me, yep, I'm just gonna grab these lines, not going all the way down. And then I'm gonna scale them outwards to give this a bit of a curvature to it. If I scale the z-axis a bit, yeah, that looks a little more naturally bony, even if they're carved into rib shapes. Right then. Now to figure out what to do for these little middle points that are still bugging me. What texture should I use for this? Book covers? Heck no. Branches? Nope. That's not it. Doorway pillar? Nope. Hot floor options? That's not rendering at all because those are not UV mapped. Or are they? Let's put that shade list for them up. Nope. Okay. See, rank? What's this texture? Ooh. Okay. Yeah, let's duplicate that. Shadeless. Put that like that. Yeah, okay. I can work with that. What is this texture actually? This is Tilden. Frame edge, there we go. Nope, that's the wrong Teledan one. Rockway railing, there we go. Cube project. Yeah, sure, why not? Why not? Tools, rotate 90. There we go. Yeah. Alright, have fun with Stargate, Kath. Have fun with Stargate. I guess I'm pronouncing your name more correctly than literally everyone else who has ever tried without you prompting them. That is... I mean, the Kamare Dachi part? That just flows off the tongue to me. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. U-cube project. Hold on. Walkway railing. Ugh. There we go. Just rotate that into place. Yeah. Cube project. Let's rotate you. And I'm okay with using a rusted metal texture here because A, this is a very old lamp, and what metal is on it has probably what textures that what metal is on it is probably rusted, but quite a bit over the centuries. Okay. Okay, I'm not going to worry about how this thing hangs just yet, because it's not going to be hanging here. It's going to be sitting on the ground. Okay, are you active? You should be active now. You should also be lighting info, force real-time lighting. Okay. Okay. Right, I'm gonna export this. I want to see how this lamp looks in the age. Okay. Loading. Okay, once we're done with this, I'm going to switch over to something else. As I have a lot of stuff I wanted to get to today, and this is just one of the things. Oh yeah, look at that. That stands out. I may need to recenter the light on it better, but look at that, it's casting its own shadows on itself. Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, yep. That's nice. Gonna need to adjust the lighting, but okay, it's a little weird, but I'm glad I actually did texture the inside of this. Now, yeah, lighting's a little weird, but that's fine. That's fine. I'm gonna have to. Okay. Right. They're not fireflies. They're candle. Ooh, fireflies. Ooh, fireflies around the lamp. That would be nice. That would be nice. But that is something I'm going to do later. Right then. So my friend had one request for the memorial thing. So Korman 0.16 has added in a game GUI option. So we are going to do a couple of GUIs. Dogorial GUI. And, yeah, so let me find where I saved that picture real quick. Nope. Did I put that in this folder? I probably put that in this folder. There we go. Okay. Yep, found it. Okay. Right. Okay. Jump. Okay, I'm gonna open up Jump real quick. He asked me for a for a date for the date to be added to it. So I'm going to quickly add that as a text option. File. Actually, no. I'm going to go with the text tool. I'm going to write. Come on. Aggie 2015 to 24. Aggie, right, make sure I get the, let me make sure I get the dates right. 2015 to 2024. Okay. 2015, 2024. Come on. Oh, come on. Let me. What are you doing? Stupid, Then I'm gonna set this to let's get a handwritten font. Times, preferably one that won't get me in trouble. So we'll do that. Okay, and I'm going to do that. File, export, 25, dated. Okay, done a quick export. Don't discard changes. Get close. Okay. Okay, good. Okay. Okay, so now then, we're going to create a GUI. And to create a GUI, well, for starters, we're going to come all the way down here under the age where nobody can see anything. And we're going to come, yeah, okay. I'm going to create a plane. Okay, I'm going to new Aggie GUI. Open. Okay. Okay, scale on the x-axis, so that's a little more in proportion. Okay, we now have a thing that we are going to put in the Dogorial GUI. Aggie egg. Isomuru dev stuff. Okay, I'm gonna make this a shadeless. Right. Okay, so now that we're looking straight down on this, I'm going to create a camera. Control 0 to zoom in on it. I'm going to set that to 3D cursor. Let's raise it out. Let's raise it out further. Raise it up a bit more. There we go. Okay, let's see if I remember how to do this correctly. I think this is a fixed camera. Track object, and then I'm gonna select that. Okay. Right, okay. That ostensibly should work. And then I'm going to create a icosphere. I'm going to scale this up. This is going to be our GUI, Aggie GUI region. Okay, now then, we're going to create a, believe this is the, let's see here, which one is it? I think it's, nope, pop-up. Yep, GUI page, Dogorial. Did I not name the camera? I did not name that camera. I cannot believe I did not name that camera. Plasma. Real camera. There we go. Come back up here. Select you. Make sure this is itself. Dogorial camera. Okay. And we're going to set this to wire. Draw all edges. Wire. And then, what was... Yeah, okay, this is our... I need to rename that because that's not the right name for the dog. I can't believe I typoed that. Okay. Okay. Now then, if I have set all of this up correctly, I export again. We should have a total front-end camera view. We should have a total camera view of the picture when we click on the photo frame. And that, if we've done that correctly, is how we do a GUI. Basic GUI, but that is how we do a GUI. Now let's pray I did that all correctly. Because I've only done one other GUI before, and I am not confident in my muscle memory yet on this. It should be fairly intuitive, but we will see. And yes, by the way, you'll have noticed that there is indeed going to be a bridge leading to this island eventually, but I am too lazy to constantly retype the, thing. Oh, that's a little too wide. But we have our GUI! Yeah, I also need to update the actual picture. So that I need to update the picture in the GUI in the frame so it has the same texture. Yeah. I need to adjust the proportions on that. But we have our GUI! Oh, such a good doggo. Such a good doggo. Okay. I did the GUI correctly! Look at that! I have the GUI what? Yep, whoa! That lag did something weird there. I'm just happy that works. I'm happy that works. I am happy that works. That is... And honestly, all that little finicky texture and detail I did is probably going to be completely lost on the players looking at this lamp. At least during nighttime. But that's fine. Okay. The dog GUI. Yeah. Okay, let me come back down here. Select U, material. Actually, hold on. Hold on. Let me stretch that in by the x-axis a bit. Yeah, there we go. That's a little more better in proportion. That's a lot better in proportions. We'll come in here and we'll come back to the photo frame. Did I name you? I did not name you anything. There we go. Let me look at this. There we go. Now it has the date on there. It has the proper date on there. Perfect. Okay, so now then, to the next GUI, as I had another GUI I wanted to do today. I'm going to go back to our pages. I'm going to create a new page. This is going to be another GUI, and this is going to be Excel map GUI. And then while we're down here, I'm going to take these tools, I'm going to duplicate them. Okay, so material is going to be renamed to ratio map. This is going to Excel map GUI. This is going to Excel map GUI. This is ratio map camera. Okay. Now then, I'm going to go map. Shoe map. I'm going to separate that to a new thing and set that to shadeless. Okay. Right then. Now to. Right. Okay. That's that. I'm now going to zoom into the office up here. And then because I am a silly Billy, I'm going to go give the knitted cone the note pop-up control Python. This is going to go to the Excel map GUI. This is going to map camera. Clickable is, what did you call it? Map desk proxy. Map desk proxy. And then what is my clickable region here again? You are desk item interactables region. Desk items interactables region. Yay, okay. And now we're going to do that again, and I'm gonna save out of paranoia. I'm gonna test the age again. I've been at this for 2 hours and 19 minutes, and I'm only on the second thing I planned. I'm on the second thing I plan to do today. Third thing actually accomplished. I did not actually plan to make the lamp today. I planned on doing some other stuff, which we will still get to after I get some water, after we test this map GUI. Yeah. Okay, this is going to be a little buggedy weird because Destiny Shard, but sit at. Come on. There we go. Now, if I click on the map, that's a little low res for what I intended it to be, but it's the map. May need to use a better high definition texture. So the cone, in case you don't guess, is representative of where we are in the age, which is right here. This is where we are. This little island back here. This is the rest of the age, at least as far as this map is concerned. And then we've got this green line on the arrow representing the axis that the moons travel upon. We've got the equatorial line, the north-south alignment. Oh yeah, that's a pretty good map, I think, if I do say so. I definitely need to make a more high-quality version of that. In case you haven't seen from the Mysterium Teas, we have a word dictionary here for the Reishu language. And then we have a book from Runame that she's been writing for the age. It's got a bunch of lore things. It mentions Izut in here a couple of times. They're all stories and local myths and legends. And of course, we don't have to sit at the table. We can just stand in this region and we can activate it. Boop. Click on the books. Because I have just a region here where you don't have to actually sit at it. It just lines up with where you end up sitting. And then down here we have the credits book, which is a different book. I need to update the credits with the picture for Angie. Aggie is her name. I can't know why I keep saying Angie. It's Aggie. Let's go. Make sure I got the proportioning correctly. The date on there? Come on, click the GUI. Bring the GUI up. There we go. Don't know why my game is being weird. Oh wait, no I do. It's probably my Wi-Fi. Yeah, that's much more better proportioned, I think. It needs to be squished a little bit more to actually match the photo, but send that to my friend. Okay. Okay, so yeah, okay, that's the two GUIs sorted out. Good girl. Okay, we got the lamp, got the GUIs sorted out. Okay, right. Was there anything else with Reishu I wanted to do tonight? No, so I'm going to leave you with this view of the age while I go get some water real quick. I will be back in a minute, and yeah. BRB. And I am back. Stretches her proofreading muscles. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of reading in Race Shoe. While I'm here, actually, let me give you a glimpse of how many readables there are. Love that. Just love that. Here's the wall texture I was talking about. Yeah, we have a whole bunch of books here, including some that you may never have read before. Others that you've definitely read before and have been moved here because this was their intended resting place all along. And then, you don't have to worry about reading these books, I want. These are just linking books. So we're gonna have the Vertigo Cathedral, or the Chesasen Cathedral. And we're gonna have a link to Nabry, a private, personal Nabry, as a matter of fact. And then we're gonna have this here, that's pod 12. They should not all be active at the moment, but And then, as things fill out on the bookshelf, I'm going to add, fan age. As the personal instance fan ages move off of the Chiso bookshelf move off the Chiso bookstands to the Chiso bookshelf, I'm going to start slotting them in here as well. So that way, players have their personal instances copied over. Basically, they don't have to go to Chiso to get their, to use their personal instances, basically. That is my plan, and I'm giving myself lots of growing room. Such lovely decorations, don't you think? Such very lovely decorations. I like them. They are nice decorations. Anyway, yes, we are done with, Hello, Nuravak. Thank you for dropping in, and thank you for the encouragement. Thank you. Thank you. Right then, I'm going to say... Wait, before I forget, text editor credits. No, let's put that higher up. Yeah. If people read the credits book before they find the before they see the picture frame, then yeah, then that'll give them the hint that it's clickable. It'll give them the hint to look for it. Ugh, my camera is being all out of place. Yeah. Okay. Save. I am now going to open up. Oh, I can't believe I'm doing this for the first time on stream, even though I've done this plenty of times before in the standard videos that I did on YouTube. We are opening up to pod 12. Yeah, if they find the book first. Did I say Angie again? Aggie. Gosh darn it. Yeah, Aggie. Give her some love. Anyway, yeah, we are opening up pod 12 today. And we are now here in pod 12's blend file. I have some book wiring that I was setting up. I don't know if I actually finished setting it up or not yet. Before we get too far ahead of ourselves, why don't we actually just do an export of the age and pop in and see what it is, the state that the age is in, because it's been a while since I've posted a video about it, so we're gonna jump on into pod 12 and see where things are currently after I tried to record so many videos and then just never edited them and uploaded them, and I'm so sorry about that, but that's why I'm doing these streams now, because I don't have to do too much editing. I just have to... Oh, I don't have to do too much editing. I can just throw them up on YouTube if I really want to. So yeah, we're going to pop into pod 12, and we'll take a look at how things are at the moment. Updating, downloading neighborhood. Why is it stalling? Okay, I don't think it's stalled. Are we still streaming? We're still streaming. Yeah, she is an angel now, so Angie sounds logical. I guess that makes sense. Oh. I said it, okay. Okay, that's good. That's good. Good girl, Aggie. Good girl. Okay, here we are in, the top of pod 12. As you can see, if this is your first time here, things are very catty corner right now. Got a big ol' thing through the window. I need to realign the edges of that. We got a floating crystal from Reishu or Vertigo, one of the two, and it casts a nice little spotlight on things as it darts around the room, which is really cool. We've got a book to Chiso, we've got a Nexus book, we have a desk, and a computer that is, here, let me get a close look on, let me give you guys a close look on what detailing I put on here. This is literally just a screenshot of my actual computer innards as they ran, with just taken through the glass. But you can't really see it normally, but I did put detail on the back of the thing as an Easter egg for anybody who cares. And then that's the front of my computer. That's actually the top of my computer venting, but I put it on the front and sides, and then we've got 3 USB ports on there. Anyway, yeah, so we got a desk here. I'm gonna set up a computer monitor on here today, or I'm gonna try to at least. What I'm gonna be trying to do is I'm going to what I really want to do here is I want to like set up this upstairs space to look like, to be the background for my future VTube streams when I don't have anything else on screen, and I don't want to show anything else on screen, but I need something in the background. I want to set this room area up as my streaming view, basically. So, yeah, we are going to work on that a bit today. Over here we have, a plate for a thing that, I'm not sure if I'm going to use or not. Anyway, we have my old Pod 12 journal, which has a lot of my old, my blog from, my Traveler's blog that I started off posting on when I was, yeah, several pages have been removed due to the collective damage to the book. Yeah, that's, yeah. I was being kind of weird with this book. Anyway, yeah, this is an old journal that is, yeah. And then this is going to be my current journal for this year. I need to update the text. But yeah, this is my current journal going forwards, and I'm using the Firmament book. You see what I did here with the strap? I have the cover. I have the book with the strap closing it, but then when you pick it up, the strap isn't there. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I'm using the Firmament book from the Kickstarter for my journal. I figured that would be a cute little Easter egg for folks to pick up and look at. And yeah, anyway. So yeah, this room is pretty barren up here, not much going on here. So we're gonna climb down these stairs. You can just jump down them, but we will sort anyway, yeah, you can climb down them, but that's neither here nor there. Anyway, so we're now down on the base floor. You might be wondering, if you've never been here before, what the heck is this? Ignore the book texture box. That is a placeholder for a button that I will be putting on the floor that when you click on it and step on it, it will cause this big giant thing with a maintainer marker on it to spin around. And you might be asking yourself, Harley, why? Why would you do this? Why would you put a maintainer marker on a dial that spins around? Is this even going to do anything to the coordinates? The answer might surprise you. The answer is yes. If you put that if I set that thing to animate right now, if I were to set it to animate where it just spun endlessly in a circle, the key coordinates for the age would update basically every 5 seconds as the thing animated on the screen. Because yeah, it turns out that Cyan was thought ahead for markers that might spin around. Anyway, over here we've got a book. This leads to a Denis area, the Vertigo Cathedral, that is not yet released. That book is going to have to be disabled or replaced with the neighboring one when this age is released if I don't have the Cathedral out at the same time, yada yada yada. Anyways, we're out here. Ooh, it's actually a nice time of day for once. We got the waterfall going here. I've been slowly working to replace all of these individual collisions with the rocks with a single static mesh that kind of wraps around them. Because single individual rocks are a bit of a pain, and too many collisions can be a problem. Yeah, red sky, what's up with that? I don't remember if I went over that in the videos that are actually uploaded or not, but, think back to when we had all those wildfires and people were posting pictures of the sky being red because of the ash in the air. That's what's going on here, because there's volcanic activity here. So, the things I want to do today, here is, do more decorating for the upstairs of the pod, and, actually put in the water for this, that it's swimmable, and is going to have a water geometry, because, yeah. And I'm also gonna have to mess with the lighting and whatnot, but that's a future me issue. I need to sort that out later. Anyway, yeah, so we're going to try to get the water of this area all sorted out. That might as well be the first thing I actually work on, because I am a coward who does not want to actually do the things that I want to do. Say hello to temporary pay-a-friend bird. As long as she's here, this is a beta build. You know that it's a beta build as long as she's visible. But yeah, anyway, let's see here. What did I do over here? Got rushing waterfall. We've got some lighting in here. Oh, I need to build an island in the middle. Yeah, we got this here. Oh. Yeah, that is all, yeah, we got, this room here I've done, some work on. I've redone the collisions. I've redone some of the collisions in here. I think I need to keep redoing collisions. This is all, shadeless because I need to see where I'm going when I'm working on it. These are all lava tunnels. Anyway, so, yeah. Yeah, okay, so this is basically the state of the age at the moment. What I want to do today is, work on the water, work on filling out the room of the pod, and, yeah, okay, that's, actually quite a lot to do. We'll see how much I actually get done today, but, yeah, for the moment, let's start with, swim regions. Nonsense. Right then. What am I doing? What first? Right. Okay, water geometry. You can tell I've been postponing this because of how I just sighed just now. Yeah, you know what? I'm not going to do the water geometry. That's too much to do today. Let's just focus on the interior of this pod and keep things, What are you? Whoop. What are you? What are you? What are you? I forget. What are you? You are... Oh, that's my rain test, because particles, which I have not installed yet. Right. Okay, so... Right, let's build us a desktop monitor. Let's see, computer, material, you just solid blue. Okay. I'm going to create a cube. This is going to have computer material on it. Yep. I'm going to squeeze this by the x-axis. Squeeze this by the z-axis. Now, bring you over here. Oh, no. Just you. Just you. Let's bring this over here. Now, that looks perfectly sized to a human, but I'm gonna scale it a bit bigger. And I'm just gonna scale that inwards. We're gonna boom, you unwrap. Smart UV project. Cute project. Unwrap. Just unwrap. Just unwrap it. Let's go back to my UV image editor here. Oops. This is what is this material called again? This is pod 12 comp blue. Pod 12 comp blue. There we go. Now let's do this. Let's do UV project. Okay. Yep. There we go. That, it's rotated wrong. Let's stretch that out. What? Nope. Do that. Nope. Really? Really? Ha! You. Project from U bounds. Mirror. There we go. You. Reset. And then this is going to be recessed slightly? Yeah. Now I need a black version of that for the monitor screen. Pod. Did I have that texture in here? No, I do not. Do not have that texture in here. Back to, no, not assets, textures, pod 12, comp blue. Let's open GIMP again real quick. Let's grab you. And then I'm gonna new layer. And then I'm going to select dark. I'm going to set this to, come on, legacy, soft light, overlay, nope, burn. Yeah, that'll do. Color? Ooh. Value. Ooh. Rain merge? Nope. Divide? Nope. Hue. Saturation. Color. Value. Duplicate. soft light. That's good enough. Pod 12 comp. Bloom. Monitor. Discard changes. Don't want to keep that. Okay. Computer mat. Let's duplicate that. Let's get rid of open PNG. 12 comp blue monitor. Tab. Assign. There we go. Now that looks like a computer monitor. Sorta. Pull that in. I'm gonna extrude it out. Scale it in. Okay. Hello, temporary pigeon bird. Yeah. Okay, so we now have a computer monitor. Yeah, okay. This will probably end up with a GUI screen over it, but we will see what I end up actually doing. For the moment, it is just a monitor. Big old flat screen monitor. Let's see here. What am I gonna do next? Let's create a cube. Let's scale that in. Let's assign it. Okay, let's scale it on the y-axis so that... Ooh, no, actually. Scale it on the z-axis. There we go. We'll extrude. Scale that out. Extrude. Extrude. Scale. That. Doop, doop, doop. I'm roughly basing this off of my actual computer monitor right now. In case you couldn't tell. You reset. There we go. And then I'm gonna go smooth shading. That's interior light group. That's fine. That is fine. What are you set to? You're set to interior light group too. Okay. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Right. Okay. Next thing, I need to build a small hinge. We'll take this face. RY. We'll adjust it like that. Set that forward. I'm going to delete that face. I'm going to create a cylinder. Whoa, that's way big. Let's scale it down. RX 90. Yeah, let's put that like that. And I'm just gonna scale that on the Y. Lower it a bit. Okay. And then we're just gonna delete the faces there. Actually, let's pull that down. Nope, 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 nope. Let's pull. Yeah, let's pull that down. Face. Face. And you down. Nope. Face. Go. And yeah, there we go. Don't worry, I'll fix the extraneous whatevers in a bit. Extraneous texture whatevers. Okay. Now then, let's take you like so. Delete faces. Delete face. Face, Control T. Yeah, that works. Delete face. Boop, boop, face, and then face, Control T. Yay, there we go. Select as many of these as we can. Okay, cube project. Nope, smart UV unwrap. There we go. Go back to tools and go smooth. Yeah, there we go. That's not a very well proportioned base, though. That's probably gonna fall over if I so much as sneeze at it. So we're gonna come here. Going to create another cylinder. I'm gonna squeeze it down. Yep. Squeeze it a bit more. Yep, there we go. Shrink it. Yep, there we go. Okay, now let's get that roughly. Yeah. Good enough. Delete face. Boop, 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 boop. You. Smart UV project. Yeah, smart UV project looks better. There we go. And now if I remove shadeless from it. Nope, 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 nope. And now we have a computer monitor, which I'm gonna center more back here. Let's see, what is the view I want from this? It's actually not bad, but I'm gonna rotate it slightly so that the proverbial sun doesn't come shining on it, because that's what I would actually do. Oh, the camera is like so. The camera would probably be pointed like so. Yeah, that works for me. Okay. Rotation and scale. Hey, now we built a computer monitor, and yeah, that is a thing now. Ignore the battery box here. That is not the right texture on it. That's not supposed to have wood texture on it at all. Is what it is. What do I have here? I have just a basic cube with a wire texture on it. Yay, okay. Which makes that very easy to computer. Which of these has the back? There we go. Shapeless. There we go. I'm just gonna roughly, cube. Tap scale. I'm just roughly gonna figure this out. Let's see here. This is gonna be wiring. Let's rotate this. Rotate that, okay. Doesn't actually matter that it's all in alignment, no, but dang it, I care. That's roughly right. Okay, I'm gonna extrude that, scale that on the z-axis a bit, and again, because it's just gonna be a barely seen wire, it doesn't need to be perfect. I'm gonna, so this is comp wiring. No, this is, what the heck? My thing was doing something weird. Probably because I was holding a button. Yeah. Let's duplicate. I am not even gonna bother making new things for this. I'm just new objects for each of the bit of this. I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna make some basic blocks all in one object, and then that way I don't have to worry about the whole thing. Let's see, is that, I think that plugs in here. And I'm gonna duplicate that. Now, this is all completely unnecessary. I know that, but I know it's completely unnecessary. But, eh. If I'm gonna do this, I might as well do it, you know? If I'm gonna do it, I might as well do it. I want this to look... It's totally unnecessary. I know. It's just... eh. And let's unshadeless that. Yeah, but people will be able to look under here and they'll be able to see the wires going. So it's not so pointless because I'm not somebody who does the... yeah. Anyway, well, boop, boop, extrude. I'm gonna bring them together a bit. Okay, I'm gonna stretch that out. Again, I know this is probably just completely superfluous, but... let's rotate the y-axis. Look at that. By the y-axis. Extrude. Yeah, people will actually be able to see those. Well, yeah, of course this is necessary. Of course this is necessary. Of course this is absolutely necessary. What am I thinking? Of course it's necessary. People are going to see this, and then people are going to see the wires, and then they'll be like, oh, I wonder if those wires actually connect up. And yes, they do connect up. I actually may move the monitor over a bit more like this. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Keyboard next. Yes, the keyboard is probably going to be the easiest thing to do, honestly. Because I don't even really need to, let's pull that down a bit more. Stretch it a bit forwards more. And then pull that up. Pull that to the side. And I will excuse that weird gappy bit there by building something there behind it to make it... by having another wire actually go up under it, and that'll... yeah, that'll make more sense. I think some people will probably weep and cry at my poor excuse of cable management. Delete the faces. But there it is. That's the wires there. That's the audio input at any rate. Next thing. Tab. Oh, which one of these is the... I think it's... yeah, I think you're the HDMI cable. Okay. Now we can do that. Okay. So yeah, now that I've built those wires, you can see that I'm gonna try... Now that I've built the audio input wires, you can see I'm gonna try to do something funky whereby the cable wires kind of sort of get all messy and intersect here, because yeah, my computer has some wiring mess to it. But that's only because I don't have a proper desk set up, so. Okay. Pull that. Go like this. And this. And then this comes out along. I don't care if the models cross a bit. Because... yeah. My cable management is atrocious, and y'all are gonna have to... If anyone looks at this, they're gonna scream. Yeah. Whoop. Might be too tall, but then again... There we go. Yeah, that's probably not really worth it, but, it is what it is. It'll do just fine. Now then, keyboard. Where's my phone? There's my phone. Give me just a second, because I'm going to do the silly but obvious thing. I'm just gonna... Oh, no, I'm getting some glare from the headlamp. Let me turn the ceiling light off. I'm doing the obvious thing of taking a photo of my actual keyboard. And then let me just open Discord and send that to myself. Go to private. To-do list. Yep, there it is. Okay. Open.